believe that honesty is the kindest thing that I can do for my clients, because I don't want you to have any regrets due to lack of information or over promises, which is why I only share the truth and tell the facts. I bring this up because I recently sat down with a very concerned father who was worried about his son's maths results. He is now in matric. The father showed me his report, and this youngster was averaging around 30% for his grade 11 maths, which tells me that not only is there a huge problem here, but sadly, it is only going to get worse as he completes matric, because the work gets much harder and there is very little time to cover all the topics that are needed, because so much of the year gets eaten away by exams. Plus, grade 11 work forms a massive part of matric, but it doesn't get covered because it's already been touched on in the previous year. So if your child's maths marks are low in grade 11, then sadly they will be even lower in matric. However, there is hope, and this youngster's marks can definitely improve if the problem gets addressed immediately with the right daily help and resources, and if the student is willing to work their buns off to achieve the results that they are after. However, although I could see that this father truly wanted his son to get the support that he needed, he then said something that shocked me. I know my son, he's lazy, which makes me wonder if he was concerned to invest in maths tutoring because he wasn't sure if his son would take it seriously. I mean, my mom paid 30,000 Rand for me. That is a lot of money, which is why this concern is completely valid. Despite how much you invest, your child still needs to put in the work. Just like how I can pour everything I know into your child, I sadly can't write the exam for them. They have to choose to improve for themselves, not for you, not for their teacher, not for me, but for them. Otherwise, any help they get will unfortunately be a waste, which is why I drill into my students how pouring into their maths will pour back into them as it relates to their opportunities, their skills, their character, and even their earning potential. Because we are all reward driven in some shape or form. But one thing I can say with complete certainty after tutoring for years is that if you don't ruthlessly address low marks as soon as possible, then sadly I've seen this only get worse. And I've also seen firsthand how painful this can be for kids, which is why I work with my students